What's up guys, it's LuckyBoy here, and you may be thinking, why is there a video on Friday? Wasn't it only every Monday? That's true, but we changed the schedule actually to every Friday as well. So Monday and Friday you'll have a video from me. And yeah, that's the new schedule. If I already mentioned it in my last video on Monday, if you hadn't checked it out, please go ahead and check it out. It also broke the record, by the way, just lately. Here when it was released, it actually got 100 views the first day it was released. So I'm impressed with that. So but anyway, today if we actually have some true Lost Origin decks, actually some new fresh decks that we all been excited for to play. By the way, but before I go into the list, I just want to quickly shout out my sponsor, pokemons.dk, for providing the pre-orders, or if the camera can even focus actually. There we go. Pokemons.dk, it doesn't say anything here, but it's like the closest to sponsorship you can actually see. And also providing the pre-orders here for the Giratinas. I already got them here just today. The time this video has been recorded on a Thursday, so a day before. So I always do pre-recording every time, because that's like my main goal actually, because then I know what I can do in the near future. But anyway, with that aside and the schedule, let's go back to the deck that we're gonna play today. So this is what we're gonna play, and the deck that we all have been hyping for, Giratina VSTAR. And I gotta tell you guys that sometimes it has been like a back and forth with different people's opinion on it. My opinion is it's absolutely insane when it rolls like it does. Giratina VSTAR is absolutely a powerhouse of a card. Like, it can deal with basically any V-Star in the format, even the mirror match. And if you don't know what it does, basically the V-Star has 280 HP, which is already big. No weakness because it's a dragon, and that's the new norm of dragons. For Grass Psychic Colorless, it's lost impact 280 damage, which is a lot of damage, by the way. Which is instantly one-shot against any VMAX in the format. And you have to put 2 energies attached to your Pokemon in the Lost Zone. It doesn't specify itself, so if you have multiple energies around your board, you can just take energies from your bench Pokemon away, and you can attack next turn anyway with 280, and no Pokemon is almost unable to survive except VMAXs. But we can deal with VMAXs pretty well anyway, so it's not a big problem. And the Star Requiem V-Star power is one of the most craziest one. It's not Starbirth like Arceus or Palkia Star Portal, but it's close to be there as well. So for Grass Psychic, you can only use the attack if you have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone. You as the player, it's not combined with both people, it's your 10, it's 10 cards from your deck. Your opponent's active opponent is now knocked out, like just straight up knocked out. So anything that doesn't get KO by in Lost Impact, you just instantly KO if you have 10 cards in the Lost Zone. And that is actually pretty easy to get, actually, not gonna lie. So we have the Lost Zone engine with the Comfy, with the ability for flower selecting. Once during your turn, if this is in the active spot, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one of them in hand, and the other cards in the Lost Zone. The main way to put cards into the Lost Zone. And we play a ton of scoop up nets, escape ropes, switch, and also air balloons to continuously using flower selecting and actually get cards in the Lost Zone as fast as possible. So it's really easy for us to actually get 10 cards in really few turns. We also have Chorus Experiments, which says you can look at the top 5 cards of your deck and you choose 3 of them and put them into your hand and put the other cards into the Lost Zone. So you already get 2 cards for 1 supporter. So a lot of ways to actually get cards into the Lost Zone. You can also use the Giratina V's first attack at Beseeching, which for a colorless, look at top 4 cards of your deck, put 2 of them into your hand and 2 of them, and the other 2 in the Lost Zone. So already 2 cards already when you go second, which is really nice to have. It also has, funny enough, an inbuilt threat as well for 160 damage, like, which is absolutely insane. That it can go through any Pokemon. So Miltank does not even work against Giratina at all. And the fact that it has no weakness as well makes it so hard to actually deal with as well. So we have a ton of ways to get cards into the Lost Zone. But why do we want it? Is it just for the Star Requiem? Well, we have 2 more cards that actually interact with it. We have Mirage Gate, probably the best one out of them. If you have 7 or more cards in the Lost Zone, you can use this. You can then play this card. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energies of different types from your deck and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. So dragons with awkward attack cost is no more problem if you're playing the Lost Zone engine. So once you have 7 in the Lost Zone, you can start accelerating energies from your deck out of nowhere. And it's an item card, by the way. Remember back in the day with B-String? B-String was something that your opponent has to run into. This is not what your opponent can do. This is all in your control. You can play this card at any given point once you have 7 cards in the Lost Zone. So that is absolutely insane. We also have the Sableye, that for 1 Psychic Energy Lost Mind, and you can only use it if you have 10 or more cards in the Lost Zone. Put 12 damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon in any way you like. So you can put 12 damage counter on whatever Pokemon you like. So basically, if you're playing against a deck for playing an Intelligent Engine, if they have 2 Sopples in play, you can KO 2 Sopples with Sableye because you're placing 6 damage counter on both of them. You can take 2 prize for Sableye. Or if you didn't KO something, you can just clean it up. If you didn't KO something with Lost Impact, you just clean them up with Lost Mind out of nowhere, and they are never gonna see it coming. So that is just absolutely insane, and because it already requires Psychic anyway, we do play Psychic Energies anyway in this deck because that's what we require for Giratina. We also have a Cramorant in the deck, which has probably one of the strongest abilities right now in this deck, outside of the Frau selecting obviously. Its ability Lost Provisions. If you have 4 more cards in the Lost Zone, ignore all energy cost in this Pokemon's attack cost, which is energy cost in this Pokemon, which is an absolutely insane ability to have. And spit innocently 110 damage. It doesn't hit for weakness, unfortunately, but 110 is a really strong number. Also, the fact that it's a 1-price Pokemon that you can attack so easily with makes it so if you're up against a VMAX deck, it's really hard to one-shot a VMAX for Giratina for the 280. Even with Charge Spell on, it's sometimes hard. If you just hit them with a Cramorant to start with and then go into a Giratina, that is a clean setup. And you force them to actually KO a 1-pricer, which is really awkward for them. And you KO a 3-pricer as well. And you win the price trade really fast as well. So yeah, that is the whole concept of the Lost Zone engine. If you guys have not been seeing obviously on YouTube or streams or whatever, you have maybe been seeing it for the last week now. But this is pretty much the whole concept of it. With high powerful attackers, really insane powerful supporters, and also item cards. We also have a Lost Vacuum in the deck, which you can only use if you put a card from your hand into the Lost Zone and choose a 2 card or stadium in play. And just put it in the Lost Zone. You can choose either your opponent or yourself. But for the most part, it's just to remove stuff like ignore stayers like Paths of the Peak or Big Charms sometimes, actually, so you can KO with Giratina, obviously. So, really nice card to have. Also, Lost City, it's not like mandatory in the deck, but it's really nice to have, in my opinion. I'm liking it a little bit. But what it does is, if a Pokemon in either player's field is knocked out while this is in play, it's getting Lost Zone instead of the discard pile. So sometimes, if it's something like so for example, if you have a Radiant Pokemon in play, and that's get KO'd, it's getting into Lost Zone, and you can never get it back, even with Ordinary, because nothing can go back from the Lost Zone after that. But that's pretty much the whole concept of the Lost Zone cards that we play today. I got top 4 in a 150 player tournament with this deck, and as you already have seen in the title as well, so. It's absolutely insane deck actually, and it runs so well. And we play a ton of consistency. We play 4 VIP Pass, 2 Quick Ball, 2 Ultra Ball, and 2 Capture, Greninja, Crobat, Lumion. And we also play a Leafeon in here, because we have the ability to actually accelerate a Grass Energy from our deck to any Pokemon we want, but our turn ends. But if we're going first, and we get attachment on Giratina turn 1, either Capture, Grass, or Psychic, whatever, and we get a Greening Cells as well, then we have 2 energies on the Giratina, then we can actually attack with the V-Star next turn without having to rely on Mirage Cage. So I'm a big fan of the Leafeon V. So yeah, but a couple things I still want to change with it. I'm not wholly sold on the list so far, but it's an incredibly powerful deck, and I've been talking a lot with the introduction of it already. So I think we just go into some games and let's see how it goes. So let's get into this game and see how it goes. So again, we really want to go first, obviously, but unfortunately, I don't think that's gonna be the case when we're losing the coin flip. So that's really unfortunate here. But again, and we actually have a really strong start. Holy smokes! VIP pass, comfy in the active, and also capture. That is really nice to see. We're up against the Arceus deck with Melanie and Lake Academy, I think it's pronounced. I'm not even sure. But at least we have a really good start, so that's something good to see. Now again, Arceus decks actually has a little bit difficulty against Giratina decks because we can easily one-shot them, like really fast. I don't think we got another VIP pass. That is actually really nice to see, not gonna lie. That's a really nice card to see. Now, we could also just go into Cramorant here turn 1 if we get a Kora's Experiment and a couple switch card, obviously. So we can technically actually go with Cramorant turn 1. This turn turn 1 if we actually get it. So going second is not a big problem. We just have some issues sometimes going second. We just need a couple setup cards, obviously. But as an attack option, we definitely have that in Cramorant, which is really nice to have. We can also use Giratina's first. Also use Giratina's first attack to actually get cards on the lost one already if we actually don't find anything. But yeah, looks like our opponent's just gonna pass with Greninja as well. That's interesting. Okay, so let's go via P-Pass first. We do have the Leafeon, so that's really nice to see. A Kramer's unfortunate prize, so the Kramer play I was thinking about is not an option here, unfortunately. We also have 2 Grass Energy prize as well. That's gonna be a little bit rough, actually. That's gonna be a little bit rough. That means we have to be a little bit careful with our resources, or especially the energy resources here, so... At least we got double VP pass, so I think I'm just gonna grab 2 more comfies. Like, I don't think... Like, Giratina doesn't... Or Arceus doesn't have the biggest way to actually get a KO here. So, okay, so I'm gonna get a Chorus. I'm not sorting a V-Star. We all have all 3 in the deck anyway, so it's not a big problem. Now... I think I'm actually gonna grab these 2. We already have a Mirage Gate in hand, so... I don't think we need as much as it looks like. So, and I think I'm just gonna test this air balloon here and just gonna go for another comfy so we can just make sure we can have the lost. I'm actually gonna grab the Psychic, not gonna lie. Yeah, I mean, we have a Giratina prize, but we have Vulnerod as well, and we don't need too many Giratinas as well. We just need 1 or 2 for the most part, anyway. I test a capture here, and... Do I even want to get something? I don't think so. I actually think I'm gonna fail this, funny enough. And we're just gonna go Greening Cells here and actually get the Psychic, and we guarantee the Psychic next turn here. And we can actually technically KO a Arceus next turn if they don't have Big Charm on. So that is actually really nice right now. So we're actually looking in a really good spot so far. And we actually see a discard of a Bee Barrel here. Okay, that's interesting. So they're playing Bee Barrel with Arceus. That's an interesting deck actually. But it makes sense with the water energy, so they can actually take 20 less damage from Giratinas because of the lake card. They're pulling out my Giratina here. Huh. That's a bit annoying actually. That's a little bit annoying, honestly. I should have maybe gone for the Giratina actually. But they didn't use Greninja this turn. Interesting. A bit top deck the Chorus Experiment. That is so nice to see. That is so nice to see. And we actually got a switch. I really actually want to take the switch. I don't think we need. Lost running another energy kind of sucks a little bit actually. It kind of sucks a little bit. I think I'm gonna grab a Psychic here. I mean, we have 2 grass in the prizes, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem here. We definitely need another Giratina for sure, to make sure we can actually have another turn ready. I'm gonna grab the Scoop, and I don't think Crobat's gonna be too necessary here. We definitely need another Giratina. That's what we're looking for. Oh, this is actually card. We could use Mirage Gate first, actually. I actually think I'm gonna pick Luminia here. I retreated, so but I really need the Giratina here. Oh, we got the Giratina. I was like almost like a little bit too afraid that we're not gonna hit it actually. So I was a little bit too afraid. I got a little bit scared there, but we managed to get it in the end. And we actually have enough energies in the deck or not. We actually have... See, that is kind of rough actually. Gonna do the scoop net here to get back the comfy. And what do we do here? What do I even lost on at this point? I almost want to just lost zone 2 cards. Okay, so I guess we lost zone a grass and... Yeah, I guess we lost on a grass and the catch actually. I think that's what we're gonna do. Like, we just need one grass energy, obviously. We already have it in the hand, and we can get another Mirage Gate now. We can pretty much set up. If we're getting Mined now, I will actually be fine with that. Our opponent's gonna go with Melanie, so it doesn't look like they have the VSTAR yet. Maybe they draw it now? They could get it here. They can also KO us with the Arceus now. Which is kind of scary actually, because we're a little bit reliant on a Mirage Gate now, so I'm gonna hope for for a good draw here or something. We also need the VSTAR as well to actually get the KO here on the Arceus now, so kinda gonna be a little bit sketchy now. We don't have any energies in the deck anymore. So that's kind of fine with me. I actually almost like just want to go with Lumia now. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I almost like wanted to actually go with Lumia here and just go for Colruy's experience. Because the boss doesn't do anything right now, so... Plus I just need the Giratina and... something into the green. I just needed something that can at least help me a little bit here, so I just need a lot of cards right now. Got the capture. Okay, so we got a lot of cards I actually want. I think we'll also take this. This should be fine. And now we have 10. We have over 10 cards in our deck now, so we have a lot of cards to work with. That's so awesome. So I guess we quick ball away the BIP pass. And now I'm just gonna draw with Greninja first to see what we get. I'm gonna discard the grass so we can put it back with Ordinary Rod. I'm pretty sure we still have. I think I'm gonna fend the deck a little bit more. And discard this and probably the Cram. I don't think the Cram's gonna be so useful here. Anyway, so we have a Mirage Gate prize as well. So we're gonna hope for a lot now. We don't have too much draw left, so we're just gonna hope for a little bit here. And the lost vacuum is cool, so I think we're gonna pick that up. Doesn't change the outcome anyway what we do here. So, and we got the Mirage Gate. Let's go. That is so awesome to see. That is so awesome to see. So now we're gonna Ordinary Rod back. I guess the Giratina here and maybe the Comfy here, I think. I'm not sure. And we're gonna shuffle one of each into back. Gonna go Mirage Gate onto the Giratina. Evolve them, we're gonna attach here. Screwing it back to comfy. And then doesn't really change the outcome, I guess. We just attach it anyway, just to fin our hands down a little bit. And we're just gonna go with Lost Impact and remove 2 Psychics, so we can use Dark Requiem next turn. And we pretty much win next turn, actually, because we can actually win next turn if they put one. If they just put one V down, we instantly win next turn, because we do have the boss's order in hand, and we have Star Requiem which KOs any Pokemon in the game right now. Oh no! Oh no! I should have hold it. That sucks. Man, that sucks actually. That means I will have a difficult time to actually deal with this Miltank, because I don't have too many energies left. I actually only have 1 grass energy left, so now I have to hope that I can actually deal with this Miltank, which I actually can do. It's not impossible, but it's gonna be really difficult for sure. It's gonna be really difficult. But these draws is... could have been better, probably. Yeah, maybe I should actually hold the choice belt here to start with. Maybe I should hold the choice belt anyway. I'm not sure. So we do semi damage to us, but it's fine. At least we have Star Requiem, which instantly KO the Miltank here, so it's not a big problem for us. We got the Mirage Gates, and our last prize is unfortunate energy now, so yeah, we just gotta hope that they don't have another Miltank, because then it's gonna be a little bit tough for us. Because then we only have 1 way to actually get out of the active. We actually only have 1 escape rope left, and it's unfortunately in the deck right now, so yeah, I should have been a little bit more. I should probably have been a little bit more careful with my energy attachment here. I should have been a little bit more careful there, that's for sure. Looks like another Arceus is coming down, another BDIF. Okay, so that means they don't have another Miltank probably. They only have the 1, as it looks like. They're just gonna pass, but and we even top deck the grass energy. That is so awesome. And I think that's gonna be it for today's video. It's gonna be a little bit shorter here today, because yeah, I got a lot of introduction, but I'm just gonna show 1 game of the power of Giratina and how it works actually. Like I said, it has a lot of options for sure, and it is sequence reliant sometimes, but when it rolls really well, it really does like a lot of things right. And it has a lot of answers for so much stuff. I don't think I did any misplays, unfortunately. I don't think I did any misplays. Not sure about it, but it definitely feels like it can deal with basically any deck in the format. Like, that's how powerful the deck is. And even decks were trying to tank it, like the Miltank as you just saw, it didn't matter. We just instantly KO with Star Requiem, because it goes through the... Because that's not a damage from an attack, that is just a instant KO on a Pokemon. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video, guys. Again, a little bit shorter than the other ones, but it is what it is sometimes. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and already, turn my bell on, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.